All right, Taurus Ascendant, June 2026. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, we're talking about Taurus Ascendant, June 2026, using Vedic astrology. Again, this reading is based on on your ascendant, using the sidereal Vedic calculations, not the tropical astrology. And if you only check your sign through random astrology apps online, your actual Vedic chart may be different, all right? It may not apply to you. And your real experience will always depend on your own birth chart, okay? So make sure you know your birth chart, your time of birth, your place of birth, your location of birth. Leave a comment down below. I can read it for you for free. Okay, and what I'm about to explain to you in this video is the current planetary transits and how it will affect you. All right, how strongly it will affect you would always be based on your own chart and your own planetary time period that you're going through. Okay, so we call it dasha. So if your main dasha is, for example, Saturn is going to be active, heavily affecting you in your life. All right, if it's Mercury, then Mercury. Okay, and then if it's, for example, you're going through a Venus period and your Venus is very well placed, so you'll be affected by Venus. Everything will be going well. And then we have the subdasha, which is the sub period, and that could be of a bad planet. For example, if your Mars is very poorly placed, then you're gonna have the effects there. Anyway, I'm here to decode all that. If you need some help in your life about career choices, your any questions about when would be the best time to buy a property, when would be the best time to do something, will I succeed in something, will I get out of this problem, to a certain extent it can be seen through your astrology chart. Okay, and you'll be surprised, because I've been surprised many times by this, and this is why I actually got into astrology and Vedic astrology, to be specific. Now, honestly, this month, let's talk about you guys. This month will feel like a turning point for you guys. Okay, it's not dramatic, it's not loud. All right, it's slow realization, and all of the ascendants are going through this actually. Okay, but you won't have the same sort of patience you had for people. Okay, you won't have the same sort of patience for the situations that you had before, the same sort of lifestyle that you had before. Your temperament is going to change. The way you look at these things is going to change. Okay, you may be already feeling this. Okay, certain friendships will be feeling different, certain conversations will be feeling different. You'll be feeling forced to have certain conversations which you don't want to. Certain people in your life may feel exhausting to deal with. Okay, and the reason is Saturn, because Saturn is in your 11th house, or is transiting your 11th house. Okay, and the 11th house is the house for your friendships, your social circles, your network. Okay, also looks at your gains, your future goals, your long-term plans. And Saturn here, it starts filtering all these people out of your life slowly. You'll see that your Saturn has been here for a while now, so you probably seen people going away from you, losing contacts. Okay, those were the people Saturn is trying to get rid of from your life. Now you will begin seeing who actually supports you. Okay, who actually is with you genuinely. Okay, who actually wants you to grow, and who is draining your energy. So you'll be able to differentiate these people, and people who only come when they need something from you. Okay, Saturn will expose them. Okay, so Saturn is working with you, for you, in this house. Okay, there's also negatives here, but we'll talk about them some other time. Negatives may feel like negatives now. Okay, they may not be in the long run. Okay, now for you guys, you may suddenly prefer smaller circles, much quieter environment, and you would prefer meaningful conversation. Okay, you're becoming more careful about who gets access to your time, who gets access to your energy. And Saturn here will aspect your ascendant, your first house, your fifth house, and your eighth house. So this transit changes you personally. So the first house, when it looks at it, it affects the first house, and this is you. This is you, your mind, the way you look, the way you feel. Okay, this is you. So people, when they look at you, they notice something, that you're much more quiet, you're much more serious, you have become more observant. Okay, maybe someone came up to you and said, you're not like you used to be back then, or whatever. Okay, tell me if that's true. Maybe you felt that about yourself. Okay, you don't feel like yourself. Okay, you may also feel less interested in superficial conversations, shallow, dating, temporary excitement kind of a thing. You don't want that anymore. You want something more permanent. Okay, because Saturn is looking at your fifth house now. It changes the way. Fifth house is the house for romance. Okay, so when it looks at this house, you stop wanting mixed signals. You want emotionally available people who are there with you always. Okay, you don't want confusion in your life anymore, in that aspect, in your relationship aspect. You start wanting peace instead of emotional drama. Okay, honestly, that is growth. Okay, so you will see changes in that aspect of your life. Now, the biggest shift this month. On the 1st of June, Jupiter goes into Cancer. And for you guys, Cancer becomes your third house. And this is a huge shift mentally, okay? Because your third house is your house of communication, your confidence, your speaking, your skills, your courage. It also looks at social media, content creation. And Jupiter, when it gets here, it gets exalted. Okay, this is excellent for YouTube, online business, creating a brand, starting your own business, networking with people, teaching, communication, okay, any of this. And many of you may suddenly feel like you need to express yourself. You suddenly would have bigger ideas, or you had ideas that you just want to apply them. Your confidence will slowly improve. In this transit, it's actually good for you guys because it is the time for growth now. Don't expect overnight, 24 hours, I'm going to grow, I'm going to become famous, I'm going to become, it's going to start working. No, you will start. It will start now if you try. If you ignore this, okay, this opportunity, of course you will not see anything. All right? It's the perfect time to launch something new. Okay? If you want to build that business, start now. Okay? Of course, think before you do something. Think. Pros and cons. But this is the perfect time. Jupiter will be looking at your 7th house, your 9th house, your 11th house, okay? 7th house, your house of relationships. So when Jupiter looks at these houses, relationships will improve. Your communication will be better with your partners. You will get support from people. You will see much healthier connections coming into your life slowly. Your 9th house aspect also will increase spiritual interests, learning, travel, thinking about life, thinking about why you're here, questioning all these spiritual stuff. All right. If you're sensitive, if you're not, then you probably won't even think about this. But you will question about your direction in life. Okay. Now, many of you may suddenly question what kind of life actually feel meaningful to you. Okay, it's a very important question for you this month. Another major shift is Mercury and Venus are activating your 2nd house, and very strongly. 2nd house is the house for your money, your speech, your family, your finances. And Mercury does very well here. It can improve money flow. It can improve negotiations, communication skills. And money may come easier during this period. But expenses can also go up. Okay, especially around your house. When you're it can increase because of your impulsive spending. It can also be a lifestyle thing. You just decide to buy Nike shoes from now onwards. Like, I'm never gonna buy China brand, whatever. So you will be like, I need quality products from now on, something like that. Okay. Or you spend a lot of money, try to build a house for yourself, or you just decide to invest in a company. Okay, so somewhere expenses are also going up. Now, you would think more about what would heal you emotionally. All right, is it going to be a very expensive candle, or relationships? Okay, but you're going to buy that candle for yourself. So spend wisely, guys. Okay, it's a time that you will splurge. Emotional spending, something you have to be aware of. Just be careful, because next month and the month after, it may not be the same. If money is coming in, save it, guys. Now, Venus will soften your speech, increase charm. People may naturally enjoy talking to you. All right, it's a very good transit for relationships, building relationships, attraction, making new friends. Some of you may get into relationships now. Okay. Career-wise, Rahu is transiting your 10th house. Massive. 10th house is house for your career, your reputation, your achievements, okay? And Rahu will create obsession with progress, with achieving new things in your career. Okay, you will feel ambitious, eager for recognition, ready for change, restless professionally, okay? And it's very powerful for your business expansion, okay? Online work. you may feel like you're gravitating or being pulled towards content creation, entrepreneurship, branding, your own thing. If you're doing a 9 to 5, you want your own thing now. Will you apply? Will you get that thing? We don't know. That depends on you. But you would gravitate towards it. There's going to be a pull. You'll be thinking. Okay? Honestly, this is one of the best periods for you guys if you're trying to build something. On June 15th, the sun is going to move into your second house. It's going to change communication. You're going to become more direct, more blunt, more straightforward, and also very confident with your speech. There may be family misunderstandings. Okay? Emotions are going to build up. And this is mainly because Mars is going to enter Taurus, your ascendant, on June 20th. And it's going to change the atmosphere for you. Mars going into your ascendant will actually boost your confidence. Okay? But it's also going to make you impatient. You're going to become very competitive. I need to learn how to speak. Okay? The motivation is going to improve. Your people are going to be more attracted towards you. People are going to notice your presence. You will suddenly focus on yourself. You will want to improve your appearance. You want to improve the way you dress. You will focus on fitness. You're going to become more assertive. Okay? Mars here will actually build up frustration slowly. So it starts off with confidence, then arrogance, then anger, frustration, and then you're going to let it all out on your family or someone close to you. Explosive anger. All right? So it's going to build up and suddenly you're going to blow up. Okay? It's silent irritation building over time. Okay? If something has been bothering you emotionally, it may finally come out now, especially in your relationships. Now let's talk about your home and your peace of mind. Your fourth house. Ketu is in your fourth house. And your fourth house is your home, your peace, your emotional inner happiness, whatever, right? Ketu can create this strange feeling here. Even when things look okay externally, internally, something feels incomplete. And for you guys, with this placement, or this planetary shift, it will disconnect you emotionally from your comfort. Okay? You'll be mentally distracted. It's going to be a very hard month for you to fully relax. You will feel restless in your own comfort zone. Okay? You will crave that peace. Okay? You will feel emotionally unsettled. This is Ketu's energy. Okay? It is getting you somewhere. It is pushing you out of your comfort zone so you go to the next level. Don't misunderstand this. It's not torturing you. It's pushing you to the next level, to the next stage of your life. Now, June 29th, Mercury is going retrograde. This can bring old conversations that were never resolved. It's going to cause travel issues for you. People from the past suddenly reappearing. And it may be for the good, maybe for the bad, don't know. okay? But expect people to come back in your life, okay? Maybe an ex, misunderstandings, okay? There may be miscommunication with people, okay? I would, in this period, I would double check any documentation, financial decisions, text messages even, okay? Just double check everything, because you will make mistakes, okay? Emotionally, don't rush any conversations, okay? Don't rush saying anything to anyone. Think before you speak. Spiritually, it's a lesson that you guys will learn in 2026, and your life is becoming more selective, okay? You're starting to realize not every friendship is genuine, not every opportunity is worth chasing, not every connection deserves access to your energy, okay? And this realization will completely change the way you think, the way you act, the way you make decisions in the future, okay? It's not negative at all. Actually, you will feel negative, you'll feel anger, you feel arguments happening, all that stuff. Your speeches, you have to be very careful saying anything to anyone, okay? Think twice, think 10 times before you say anything. And okay, and that's my interpretation for you guys, June 2026. Let me know if what I said resonated with you guys, and if you want your personal chart to be read, I'll do it for free. Leave your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ask me one question. I will try my best to answer it.